on today's episode of building things that I probably have no business building, we're going to build Odin a mud kitchen over here. So we have this random platform that we've had since we moved in, and as you can tell, it's pretty beat up. It's just not in the greatest shape. So what we're going to do, since we have the spigot right here, we'll clean up all his toys and everything obviously, is we're going to build him a little mud kitchen. So we're going to go corner to corner, and then that way he can have a good spot to just kind of hang out, make a mess, and just be creative and play. Brandy's wanted him to have a mud kitchen for a while, so we figured it's a perfect spot. With that, we still have the old sink from when we did the kitchen renovation, so we'll have a sink out here. We'll be able to hook up water and everything. It's just going to be a good time for him. So we're going to inventory some of the wood we have, because we're pretty much just going to use pallets and scrap wood for it. That's kind of the point of a mud kitchen, is to not have the super fancy thing, but just kind of whatever you have left around. So we got a bunch of pallets left over, and we got some scrap wood left over, and we're going to build a mud kitchen. We have a couple of these pallets here, and then back there we actually have some really long pallets. Don't mind that, that's deconstruction stuff, but we have some really long pallets back there, some extra timbers. We have the sink there that still has hookup, so I'm thinking we could hook it up to the actual spigot there, get running water pumped in there. But these pallets are nice, those pallets back there are nice. I think it's gonna turn out pretty good. So I gotta get through here, set you guys down, and dig all that stuff out, because I got lawnmower and hay bale and all kinds of just crap from winter just thrown in here. That's trash. That's trash. Except for that. That's not trash. But I got to get this stuff out of my way, pull all this stuff out, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I've got a bunch of wood, sink, some more wood over there, some more wood there. I don't know how this is going to go, but I think I have an idea. But I got to break down this pallet first and see if I can make that work. Sorry, it's also super windy out. So, it's warmer than it was yesterday, but it's colder than it was yesterday. I don't know how that makes sense. It's Minnesota. It makes sense. Well, I kind of forgot to record the first part of the build, but this is what we've got so far. So these are our back panels right there. So we're going to do two high ones so we can hang stuff up on it, and then a little lower one. And then we're going to have the sink over here. That's why we have this, and then that way we can put stuff underneath it, like shelves almost. And then this side though won't be as wide as that side is. This side's only going to be probably out to about here, and then just all the way over into the edge. That way he's got this whole area to play, a little mud kitchen stuff like that, hang stuff up. Really I'm just getting the framing done, and then we'll do kind of all the finishing work once we're done. But it hasn't taken too much wood so far, which is super nice. I don't know if this is going to be this wide either. I want to make it just wide enough for the sink to fit in there, and that's it. So I should probably grab the sink. Yeah, I'm going to grab the sink, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to run a 2x4 here, and then a 2x4 in the back, kind of make a 2x4 frame for it, and then that way we can just set another pallet up top there and be good to go. And then the sink fits right in. It's obviously dirty, needs to be washed, but it fits at Odin's height really good. The only thing I want to do is I want to get this scooched back. Okay, so we're going to take a little pause here. Odin grabs his snacks, and of course I just missed it, comes out here and then sits down with the goats in the hay and feeds them snacks and eats some for himself. You like playing with your boys? I mean, they are his goats. Whoa! It's pokey, huh? Oh man, this kid. But on other news, as you guys see, we're almost done. So I got everything framed out. I'm just getting this last little bit of framing squared away, and then I think what I'm going to do is I have a bunch of like siding pieces, but ones that are actually from the house, like scrap pieces. I think I'm going to use those and frame in the counters or like the back sides. I don't really know. What do you think we should do? Should we do the counters with the siding, or?
I'm sorry, I was not listening at all.
Figures. This is typical, you guys. Should we like do the counters with siding, or should we do like, should we frame up the backs and stuff like that? Well, we should see how much siding we have first, and then we'll decide from there. But yeah, the framing's almost done, and let me tell you, it's not an easy feat. Like, it's all old, warped wood and stuff like that, trying to, you know, recycle the wood that we have. I had to use one new 2x4 because I screwed up and cut that one too short, because, you know, cut twice, measure once type of mentality. We have decided to use siding for the countertop, but we don't have enough of this color, so there's going to be like one random piece of the gray siding, which, like, hindsight 2020, we should have just used that. But I mean, maybe we still could. Does this fit? I guess we could use this on the back. Go like that. Do you want it on the back like that, honey? Ooh, there it is. Look at that.
No, let's give this to the puppies.
We ended up doing the gray siding up top and kind of went trimmed all around, and we did a nice little backsplash, and then we did some black trim up top with some nice neutral taupe planking. Yeah, taupe. It's not beige, it's taupe or cream. Is that taupe? Is that taupe? She said maybe, so that means close enough. But yeah, and it's nice because now we got storage underneath there for all the Odin stuff, and he can come out here and play. We don't have water or anything hooked up yet. That's something we'll just do later. Like, I'm not super worried about it, but we can just hook up drains to the bottom there. Like, try to get you in closer. Just hook up drains to the bottom of the sink. It'll be just fine. And we got a nice little shelf. Hold on, I gotta be strong muscle guy for honey. But yeah, we got a nice shelf up there for him. We used some of the corner trim and just did it like floating shelves where you put the blocks in there. Nice, it's pretty neat. Okay. Buddy, do you like it?
Look out! There's a splash.
Watch out, buddy. Yeah, we like it. We like it a lot. See, this is why I want to get PVC. Like, yeah, it just runs straight down, but it would be nice to like pump it out over. Or just leave it, honestly. Maybe I'll just leave it, because then it drains downhill. It washes off the mud kitchen area. I think I'll just leave it. Yeah, I'm not going to put drains on there. Yeah, honey, we're not going to put drains on there. So we're not going to put drains on there. We'll just leave it. Oh, then. It is a mud kitchen. Have fun getting muddy. But yeah, that was a super fun thing to build. I also stepped on a really rusty screw and hurt my toe. So hopefully I don't like have to amputate my whole foot. But I got most of the stuff put away. I'm just going to break down this last little bit of this pallet, since that's decent 2x4s. And yeah, not too shabby of a little Saturday project, to tell you what. Worked out pretty good.
It's not hooked up yet, buddy.
Do you like it, buddy?
He's upset that the sink's not.
Well, I tell you what, we're gonna go enjoy our mud kitchen here. If you guys like this stuff and you want to see more of it, make sure to hit subscribe, turn on the notifications, and we'll keep this stuff coming out. With spring rolling around, we got all kinds of projects with the farm, with the garden, with all kinds of just taking care of stuff, getting new animals, fixing up the coop, fixing up the goat run, everything like that. So make sure you guys hit subscribe, turn on those notifications, and we'll see you on the next one.